Hi, everybody, and welcome to Jordan United Church of Christ with me, your favorite pastor. I hope that you have all prepared for this weekend's big holiday celebration. What holiday is it? Well, of course, Sunday, February 2nd is Groundhog Day, when we depend upon a rodent to tell us whether we'll have an early spring or 6 more weeks of winter. I'm kind of joking, but this coming Sunday, I'm going to be talking about Groundhog Day as a model in which we live faithfully no matter what the forecast for the future is. Our society and our political life is kind of tumbling around with a lot of changes coming very quickly, and some people celebrate those changes and other people have anxiety or even anger over those changes. So what might Scripture tell us about how we live faithfully and well, no matter what the future may hold? I hope that you will join me this coming Sunday at 8 and 10:30 a.m. And then if you have been involved in Family Promise of the Lehigh Valley in the past, or if you'd like to be involved, we would invite you to stay for a little luncheon and some training, which will be held right after the service, February the 2nd, the second service, downstairs in the Faith Cafe. Again, this training is important whether or not you've been involved in the past or like to get involved in the future. If you will let either Natasha Chair Talk or Jen Gervat know, you can join Gayle and me as we look at the ways in which we prepare for guests here in our church. We'll have another week that we will host those folks in March, and so we want to make sure we're up on the latest training for that. And then just briefly looking ahead, February 9th is our Scout Sunday. Scouting USA, as it's called now, the Mincy Trails Council, we have 50 plus kids in our Cub Scout pack, and 50, some almost 60 in our chartered Boy Scout troop as well, and Troop 1600. They're excellent parts of the Mincy Trails Council and of our own youth ministry here at Jordan. And so we're going to be celebrating the relationship that we have and the strong scouting program that we have on February the 9th. And then looking ahead just to the following weekend, which is February 16th, and that is Gayle and I are going to be hosting a trip called the Hymns of Faith Pilgrimage. It's going to be to England and to Wales, probably either September or October of this year, 2025. Many of you have indicated an interest in joining us to learn some of the background stories of the great hymns of our faith. And we're going to be meeting with the travel agent on February 16th in the Faith Cafe for a little luncheon that Gayle and I will provide to all of those who are interested. Just let us know in the church office if you're planning to attend, so we have plenty of food available. Your presence there doesn't mean that you're committed to the trip, because we don't have all the details worked out. Just simply, if you have any interest or any friends who might be interested in joining you, tell them to come Sunday, February 16th, following the 10:30 service, downstairs in the Faith Cafe. I want to close then with a part of the Right Reverend Marianne Buddy's recent sermon, which I think is a beautiful challenge to each and every faithful Christian. She says, "May God grant us the strength and courage to honor the dignity of every human being, to speak the truth to one another in love, and to walk humbly with each other and our God for the good of all people in this nation and the world." It's a challenge that comes from the whole through Scripture and from Jesus himself to learn to honor the dignity of every human being. Let's commit to that in the days ahead. I'll see you in church.